Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Thursday Night Speedrunning here on the Nick RP stream. Are you ready for some more of that Metal Gear Solid 3 Kerotan Frog action? You absolutely better be! Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's stream. We are going to kick straight off today. I'm not hanging around. We talked about this before. The quicker I get through, and get started, the more chance there is of having two runs in one stream. And I do feel a little bad about Tuesday's stream. I did one. In fact, I didn't even finish a run. I actually never finished a run on Tuesday's stream. It all went really tits up. It was horrible. So we're gonna try and make up for that. And as the header for the description and all of that says, today this is going to be my last attempts for the time being at trying to get this world record. I want to move on to something else next week. I've already alluded to that's going to be over on the Discord server. So if that is something that you're interested in checking out, then make sure you head over to !Discord. I hope that message also goes to... Does that message also go to YouTube? I actually don't know. It doesn't. I need to do something to make that chat message go to YouTube. I mean, I can do it manually now. So I'll do that. I will do that manually now. That didn't work. I pushed control. Started the timer. Push Control V and it just didn't do. I don't think I can Control C. No, I can't. I can't Control C from one of those bits. I think I can do it there though. There we go. Wapang. There we go. There you go. If you're on YouTube, you can have that message. Cool. So put that on my to-do list. Make sure that all of my chat commands also go to YouTube. I would have thought they would have done automatically anyway, but apparently not. Chatbot commands, chatbot settings. No, I don't know why that. I don't know why that doesn't. I don't know why that doesn't go to. Why that doesn't go to YouTube. To YouTube as well. It's just sending the chat. It's just the chatbot. The chatbot should go to YouTube as well. There's no reason from what I can see that shouldn't have gone to YouTube. Oh well, we'll see what happens in the future. So let's kick off straight away. With today's runs. Obviously, caught up on next week's plans. Yes. Oh, actually, I do have one bit of news before we get started. I do have one more link to share. Hey, Heidi. Just before we get started, very excited about this. This isn't technically my news. This is someone else's news. But it only got revealed like a few minutes ago. I say a few minutes ago, but it wasn't a few minutes ago. I bet it was. It was a few hours ago. Actually, it was 3 hours ago. Have a tweet link. There you go. You can go check that out on. Go check that out on the Twitter. Very pleased to share the news. As I say, it's not my news. Share the news that the release date for Pampus and Celine has been revealed. I will read said tweet out from the official Unepic Games Twitter feed. Pampus and Celine is coming to Steam May 21st, which is really impressive because I'm on the inside when it comes to Pampus Celine. I'm working on the auto splitter. I've been looking at test builds and things like that. So I'm kind of on the inside. I had an idea of when. I didn't know this. I did not know this release date until they put this tweet out today. But from what I understood, I was expecting this to be out sort of late June, July. So for them to pull it forwards to sort of end of May is fantastic work. Fran's been working his arse off getting this game ready and fixing all the bugs and all of that. I've been working on the auto splitter, which is nearly finished. I really need to get back onto it at some point. Yes, Pampers and Feline is coming to Steam May 21st. From the mind that brought you Unepic, Ghost 1.0, and Unmetal. They don't mention Mini Ghost, but he also made Mini Ghost. Join Pampers and Celine as they overcome monsters, demons, and the Dark Priest with the help of the gods themselves. Explore this co-op-vania 8-bit platformer as both heroes or team up with a friend. This retro game is a loving tribute to MSX2 classics. So it doesn't mention it in the tweet, but specifically, it's kind of a spiritual successor to the Maze of Gallius, which the world record for that only got beaten like 2 weeks ago, or last week, or something like that. And a hard-hitting dose of childhood nostalgia. You can download the demo today and wishlist on Steam to help others find this modern classic. So yes, in the tweet there is a link to the Steam page. I have indeed demoed it before. I did demo it on the channel a while ago. It's it is really, really good. I'm looking forward to speedrunning it. I'm looking forward to, really sort of getting deep into the single player stuff. I mean, I've already been quite deep in the single player stuff. I have played well beyond the demo at this point. But it's the co-op that is really, really fascinating with this game. I think as a single player game, it will come across as kind of a sort of bog standard indie Metroidvania, but it's the co-op where the game really opens up and comes alive and is the unique selling point of this game. If you like your Metroidvanias, particularly if you like that sort of old 8-bit style of game, this is a co-op Metroidvania where both players are free to roam the entire game independently. It's not like you both need to be in the same room. It's not like if one of you enters a different area, the other one gets teleported. Nope, you have complete free reign to both travel across the entire game independently. You can teleport to each other, so that you can join up, and there's other sort of interactions between the two players. But as I say, for speed running, it's going to be insane. Like watching, I have no idea how the speed run's going to work, but I kind of expect it to be one person goes around, does all the busy work, getting all of the items, getting all of the things that you're going to need to actually complete the game, and the other person completes the game. So one person's running around getting all of the necessary upgrades, items and weapons and things that you have to have, and the other one's off fighting the bosses, going through the dungeons. It's going to be insane. I'm looking forward to. I haven't actually started speedrunning it yet, apart from the demo. I've speedrun the demo. I haven't actually started speedrunning or sort of working out how to speedrun the game yet. Plywood has been doing a lot of theory crafting on speedrunning the game, so I'm excited to see what he comes up with. And yeah, and now that release date's been said, I can't say too much about it, but Pixel Perfect might be doing something. You didn't hear that from me. Right. Anyway, on to today's main event. Let's play this bloody game. It's time for Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater All Kerotans. Tuesday's stream, quite frankly, was a disaster. Let's not beat around the bush here. Let's not, stand on ceremony. Let's not try and, keep it on the down low. It was awful. Tuesday's stream was terrible. I struggled so much. The game's audio is incredibly loud for some reason. Let's bring that down nicely. I don't know why that's so loud. Or what I'd done to put that up to that point. That was weird. There we go. That should probably be alright. Yeah, I think that's alright. I want to turn it down in my headset because my headset's very loud. So yeah, Tuesday was awful. We're gonna try and fix that today. The main thing with Tuesday's stream was the end. I just did not get on with the end at all. So the first thing, before we actually kick off with the speedrun, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to load a save. We're going to try the end fight. And if this just goes all tits up again, then maybe we just don't bother. Maybe I'll do very easy and I'll try and beat my old very easy run or something. I think I just gotten myself into a funk on Tuesday. And I just couldn't get out of it. So let's give this a go. Let's make sure I can get this bit right. Yeah, hopefully have some fun. I wonder if I'm on. Am I back on full screen again? Because I see I thought I saw some screen tearing. Screen settings. Yeah, window mode was off. I need window mode to be on. There we go. Hey, B-Man. Long time no see. I'm doing all right. Thank you. I need the luck. The last few runs I've done of this, I have not collected all of the frogs. I have no idea what happened. I don't need any equipment here. I need that. I need to get rid of that. There we go. All right, so let's try this damn fight and hope that it goes well. I have no idea which one I'd been getting wrong. I never actually went back and managed to work it out. So, but I feel confident about today. As I say, I think I'd gotten myself just into too much of a funk on Tuesday. Wow. Well, that's a start, isn't it? I don't have any grenades on me. I've got to just run around, grab grenades, and actually, you know what? We can still do the loop. Still try and get him into the right position. This might be doable because it's Kerotans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I do 6 because I ran around for a minute, so it should be all right here. Throw the smoke grenade. And he should have... Yep, there he is. He has indeed teleported. I really don't have a lot of ammo on this save. I want the cigarette spray out. Alright, can I not have the problem of snake coughing? Look at that dart!
I've got him.
Okay, I completely screwed... As you can tell, I completely screwed that up. Because I got the grenades in the wrong order, and Snake... I thought, when I was doing it, I thought, actually, would this work? Would this actually be better? Because by throwing the smoke grenade first, it means that Snake might not be affected by the coughing. The problem is, he's then affected by the coughing whilst you're trying to do everything else. Unless I threw those smoke grenade at him a lot harder so that it went further away. I don't know, but he kind of needs to be affected by the smoke grenade as well. So I think I'll stick with the plan. That was some really bad shooting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Throw the smoke grenade. Wait for it to pop. He should have spawned, and he has. Throw the stun grenades. Right, let's do this. Let's do this correctly this time. Look at the floor so I don't get hit by the stun. Around to here. Punch, punch, spray. Punch, punch. Hold up. Wait for the gun. Right, throw the stun grenade at him. Cigarette spray. Throw the smoke grenade at him.
My eyes.
Maybe I needed to wait for more coughs. Nope. Snake just coughed again and I completely missed. Now in this situation, I'm actually okay. This situation's absolutely fine because he's gone off to the right. He hasn't gone to the... If he goes off to the left at that point, then it's screwed up and I'd need to reset. I'm going to reset anyway because I want to just practice it one more time. But it doesn't seem to matter what I do. I can't stop Snake from coughing. Let's just throw smoke grenade in here. Holding the cigarette spray button, Snake won't cough. I've run out of smoke grenades. I want to try. I have no idea where I could get any more smoke grenades. I'm gonna have to reset. But I wonder. Oh, I've already got the TNT out. I wonder if that's what my problem is. I need to, because you can. Yeah, of course you can. You can run around with the cigarette spray armed. So I wonder if that's it. Let's just reset this fight and see if that is what... For God's sake, I've already got the TNT out. I think that's what I need to do. As soon as I start running away from him, I then need to arm the cigarette spray so that Snake can't cough. As long as Snake is doing something, he won't cough. So let's test this theory. And if this theory is correct, then I've finally bloody cracked it. Should say this is probably common knowledge. I'm not saying that I've cracked the mystery and now every single speedrun is going to benefit. This is probably known. It's just I don't recall it being something specifically that Vermilion called out in his tutorial. Sneezing in too. Yeah, having only really played very easy and a bit of normal, I never really got into trouble with sneezing. When I do eventually go back to 2, it will be for European Extreme. I am now on my trek back through all of the games. As well as the new ones that I want to learn, but for anything that I'm going back to now, it will be to do the hardest difficulty, because the more I've done the hardest difficulty, the more I've really enjoyed it. And hold up.
Did you?
He threw his own there. Damn it! I wasn't quite quick enough on that. I wasn't quite quick enough on the smoke grenade. Everyone knows except the people trying to do it. To be fair, I did not go and look at the wiki. I've done very little to try and fix it, apart from I had a quick re-look at Vermilion's video. But only a quick one to see if there was something I was missing. Yeah, I was only looking at the order of things. I wasn't looking at the fine details like, you know, does he hold on to the cigarette spray? That was much better aiming. Actually done a lot of damage to him there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Throw that smoke grenade. Throw that stun grenade.
Freeze. You. I can't see.
Okay.
I've got a present for you.
There we go. Yep, that was it. I held it. I'm holding it is awkward. Holding it is awkward, and being then able to push R1 as well. But that did it. So let's just make sure I can still definitely finish this. Just to be on the safe side. Yeah, trying to hold square and move the analog stick. I maybe I need to swap back to the other one, the snake eater camera, but I don't know. Subsistence camera is just easier for the end. Right, over to here, and same again. Right there. There we go. I am streaming. Hey, Rorschach. Okay, I definitely got that. Yep, you can hear it. Cool. I finally figured it out. Just wondering. Yeah, if I can somehow, I don't know if I could. If not, I just, no, I don't have to switch back to it. I just need to not control the camera when I'm like this. Just get to here, turn around, and yeah, that's fine. I don't need to be able to control the camera. But I feel nice. I feel much better about this now. I think I might be able to do this. It would be nice. It would be very nice. So let's get on with it. Oh, here we go. The moment we've all been waiting for. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater HD Edition on the Master Collection. European Extreme. All Kerotan frogs. World record attempt. Camera up down, it is already on reverse because I loaded a game. I like MGS3 because that gives us the Allscam camo. And we are going to get started in 3, 2, 1, go! Woo!
After the end of World War II, the world was split.
Here we go. I feel good.
East and West.
Feel good about this.
This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
It's all finally coming together. And that's for the rest of the game. Well, only get better if I practice. So, as I say, hopefully, now that we've got started, I haven't spent the first half an hour just chatting about shit. I spent the first half an hour practicing. Might actually get 2 runs in tonight. That's a little awkward. I should have swapped to the snake. Swap to the snake eater camera as you're rolling over the edge. This is the point where you have absolutely no control over Snake. Still green though. What was I doing during my previous record? 1 Kerotan frog. We have to count them down, remember. I've been missing at least 1 lately. Past the crocodiles. Through the crocodiles. And another roll. And our next froggy friend is right here, hiding on that little ledge. And that's 2 Kerotan frogs. Now we can start doing the speedrun tricks. There is trick number 1. The quick headshot. Trick number 2 isn't really a trick, but there's the trank roll. So it's not really a speedrunning trick. That is an absolutely intended mechanic. Yep, definitely hit that. I saw it bounce, and it distracted the guard. And trank roll that guy. Excellent. Quick headshot on boat. Oh, that's interesting. I've not fallen off there in a while. Don't think that's gonna. No, that's not gonna cause any problems with this guard. It's fine. Roll around that guard, so I'll lose a little bit of time for falling off there. Wacka wacka. That's 3. No, it's not. 4. 1, 2, 3. That's 4. Quick headshot that guy. Two shots on that guy. Put him to sleep. I don't know why I quick reloaded that. Came out and into the cutscene. Lovely. He's. And we try to escape. And Ocelot comes along. And he's like, no. Oh, that was really nice aiming. That was not like deliberate. I just happened to just get the aim spot on for the frog. It's always nice when that happens. Will it be a gold split? Will it be a gold split? It is a gold split. Yeah. Right, that is, I am 100% certain I have every single frog for the Virtuous mission. Right, save boss, and we are now on to Operation Snake Eater. So, where are those frogs? Where are the frogs? Let's find the frogs. Our first frog is here. 6 frogs. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, yeah, 6 frogs. Frog check. So I don't think the MGS3 auto splitter includes anything frog related, but partly because I think that would be against the rules if you did. We talked about this previously because I've always talked about I'd like every time I shoot a frog for like a frog to show up on stream, which you can absolutely do if you know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. It takes some working. But I don't actually know if having some sort of indicator to say you have shot a frog, even if it was just on live split, just your frog counter going up, that might actually be against the rules because you are using something external to validate that shot. It's a bit different with dog tags because with dog tags it is super clear that you picked a dog tag up. There is a noise. You have to stand over it. You see the name of the dog tag that you've picked up. The frogs is a little bit different with the way you shoot them. So I do think there's an element of it might be against the rules to do that. Which, to be honest, I think if it was, unless I knew I was going to be going for a world record attempt, I'd do it anyway and just like not worry about submitting it. Oops, I don't want to roll off that. There we go. You can roll that the other way round. That's our first frog. So you can roll this one in that direction. You just can't roll the other way. Watch out for the goat. I don't want to get hit by the goat. Put the survival knife away. I'm going to keep the directional mic out because I just don't trust myself at the moment. I need to be able to check some of these frogs. Right. Onwards. That was a gold split. I messed up and rolled into the log. Okay. I could still be lower. Are the Ape Escape missions on anything other than the original? No. The Ape Escape Snake versus Monkey mode. Oh, whoops. Distracted me there. Whoops. That would have been embarrassing. There we go, got that one. That sounds a bit suck. What sounds a bit suck? The whole thing, it being against the rules. If you saw, I said I don't know if I'd have to talk to the likes of Vermilion, and whoever else is moderating MG. I actually don't know who's moderating MGS3 these days. I know Vermilion is. That would be a better solution. Got it. I'm still so pleased that I managed to get that one, like, down to an art. Yeah, you might be right there. If the solution could be the counter only goes up when you leave the room. Which that's doable. You can easily write that in live split. Damn it. What? Okay. Not quite sure what happened there. I seem to be in the right place. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong bit of the tree. That my throws were way too far to the right. Oh. Yeah, it could be. I could talk to Vermilion. They could put a vote up on speedrun.com, the usual thing, and we might determine it. But I know there's been a little bit of talk about Kerotans not too long ago. There was a rule change that said you now have to play on New Game rather than New Game Plus because you might not be able to get the you can get the emblem. Gotcha. Oh, phew, that was close. Not quite sure what went wrong with that frog. I'm still ahead. I lost a minute to that having to do that. Vern, Jojo, Setharuni, and two mods you don't know. I didn't know Jojo played played that much 3. I know Joe will have played 3 because Joe's played them all. But I didn't know he played enough 3 to really, you know, I want to say warrant him being a mod. I'm not trying to say that Joe Star isn't right to be a mod. He absolutely is. I just didn't know he played enough where he'd be a willing candidate is maybe the term I'm thinking of. I don't know. Anyway, let's do this fight. I might have had a chance to headshot him then.
What? Let's move.
No! That's problematic. Oh, I did shoot him. I didn't think I'd shot that guy on the roof, but I did. I absolutely did get him. Never mind. Shoot this one. All right. Again, I'm very, very confident that I have every frog so far. The grind is this way. Joe loves that line. All right, keys. Right, through Chorley Prud. There's a leech on me. Oh yeah, sorry, I just realised. Rorschach, yes. I believe all PlayStation 2 versions included Snake versus Monkey mode. Like even the first Japanese or first NTSC editions did include Snake versus Monkey mode. As a result, every PS2 version of the game does. In fact, Subsistence added more levels to it. But beyond that, there is no Snake versus Monkey mode in any of the HD editions. Oh, I might have done this wrong. Let's wait there for a second. I should have made that shot before. Yeah. Yeah. That's me not concentrating. Yeah. Technically, any Metal Gear Solid 3 game that isn't on PS2 is the HD edition. And no HD editions include Snake vs Monkey mode. Not even the PlayStation 3 version. They just didn't add it to either. The PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360 version. They couldn't add it to the Xbox 360 version anyway because Ape Escape is a Sony owned product. And so they just didn't bother at all. Which is a shame, because it's an interesting mode. For me, it's been spoiled a little bit by speedrunning. I haven't speedrun it myself, but I understand from the speedrun you just throw stun grenades, and that's it. I
think I saw something.
was about to say...
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Yeah? I didn't distract that guard with my cardboard box. The first guard that I shot shouldn't have been there. He should have been distracted by the box. And he didn't. Do very well at this room. Mines. Speedrunning was a mistake. There, I can definitely say there are some games that I just can't go back and play casually anymore as a result of speedrunning. Like, I don't think I could go back and play Klonoa 2 just casually. Unless I was doing 100%. There we go. Got him that time.
Who was that?
Oh, God. I've got to shoot him in the head. This is... Apparently Bolshaya Pass South is my Achilles heel tonight. Wahoo! Oh, another little bit of news on the Klonoa 2 subject. Misfit Mascot Marathon 3 has had its games list announced. You may know the Misfit Marathon. I ran in Marathon 1 with Klonoa 2. I sort of ran in Marathon 2 with Metal Gear Solids. I was massively late for my run. So didn't actually perform it live. I performed it off stream and had my run counted. I think I was the worst case, but it does seem from some of the stuff that's come out since that they had a lot of people with problems. There we go. Beautiful. That's how I should have done that. But yes, the games list for Marathon 3 has been released, and Klonoa 2 has made it back in. Klonoa 1 isn't in it because Klonoa 1 has already been in the last two, so it was going to take a break anyway. But voting took place, and Klonoa 2 was voted in. Metal Gear was up for it again, but I very much doubt that being. I wasn't. None of the Metal Gear runners were allowed to vote for. You weren't allowed to vote for any game that you were previously in. Oh, hang on, I'm not. Shoot that one. Shoot that one. Do I need the extra ammo? 10 bullets against Ocelot. Famous final words, but 10 bullets against Ocelot should be fine. Right, I'm going to concentrate on this Ocelot fight.
Major, backing you up. Shoot him! You're all talk, huh? Coward! Damn! Fight fair! What's that? Show some respect. Not bad. How'd that one taste?
I don't think I hit him. No, he's going to stop and reload. Oh, what? This is bad. Where is he? Damn it! Not going my little things not going my way. I really screwed up that fight. That is all completely my fault.
Major, coming to your assistance. You're all talk, huh? Fight fair. Damn! What's that? Show some respect.
Ken, I am really not doing very well.
You won't get away from me.
That's the other thing. I still need to shoot the frog.
How'd that one taste? Felt the tension like this before.
this is really bad. I'm...
It's so different from simply changing a car. Major, I can't just sit back and watch.
I think I just need one more hit. But I think so does he. Gotcha. Okay. Alright. Question. Answer. What is your question, Caro? I'll do my best to answer said question. This is a nice time to answer questions. There's nothing major happening here. One up slap nuts. Now. Of all the things that of all the questions I would have expected you to say, that wasn't what I was expecting. Bravo. Ugh. Thanks for that, Caro. I needed that. What up, slap nuts? You're off the chain. Oh, Snake was facing a weird direction there. It's to do... Every question has an answer except that one. It's to do with the continues message too, though. I can assure you the continues message does not say "What up, slapnuts," as in the game over time paradox. Go for it. Around that. Oh, I rolled a little too early there. Oh well. I'm doing badly anyway, it doesn't matter. The first one's a warm-up. We talk about this all the time. I'm 4 minutes behind, but there's room to catch up a little bit. Teeny tiny bit. If the end goes well, that will be a time save. So my world record still has the old do the really long version of the end fight. You know, backtrack to get the second frog. Well, at the time it was backtrack to get the third frog. Now it's the second frog. Change the order of the frogs. It's the frogs. Why have I not used that in any like promotional material for doing Kerotans? The line "It's the frogs" from MGS4. I can't remember the name of the guy who says it. It's not Jonathan, and it's not Johnny. Why did they? They knew. In MGS4, they knew that in Rat Patrol they were bringing back Johnny Sasaki. So why did they name one of the other guys in the team Jonathan? You know, they are practically the same name. There is indeed a boss called the End, but that boss is not fought at the end of the game. Oh, no life meds for me. Right, it's time to concentrate on the worst fight. If anyone ever tells you that the Fury is the worst fight in MGS3, they're wrong. It's this. Particularly on this difficulty. It's a good start, I'll give it that. I don't want to die. I knew I only needed one more hit on him. Only thing now is I don't think I've got any grenades, so I am going to have to go down to get some. Oh no, I've got smoke grenades left, which won't stop this grenade attack. Oh, it did. Oh, nice. Okay. That went a lot better than I was expecting. And that was first try. First try pain fight. That is the first time I've had a first try pain fight in quite a while. Oh, Christ. I hate that fight. It wasn't perfect. But it was a good fight.
You're pretty good.
Thank you. I'll take pretty good at this point. Okay, let's get my gun. Let's get the correct guns back out. Not get hit by those. It's that one. I think it's time. We took a little bit of a break for something to eat. Let's give Snake something to eat, shall we? How about this mango? Oh, Snake thought his mango was pretty tasty. Look at him go. Do, 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 do. Right. I've got this frog to do. So stand up on my tippy toes. Stand up on your tippy toes. Look him dead in the eye. And say, teacher, won't you please just... I'm not going to continue that line. I do wonder, is Caro gonna have any serious questions today? That's not to say that I'm not loving the memes. The memes are the dunk today. Right, we've got this froggy to get. This froggy's an interesting one. I've got to be quite careful with how I get this one. Now I need that guard up there to just clock me. I need to stay down here. Right up. Here. Dive straight back down again. Back down to 95%. I believe in you, Caro, even if Nick doesn't. Wah-hey! Bum 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 bum. Wow!
Og Happy Dude just subscribed. Hey, what does this button do?
Thank you, Happy Dude. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for the sub. Very nice of you. How's it going? I heard you got a sick-ass PB lately in the Mario Brothers. Gonna quick headshot that guy. We're gonna shoot the barrels, killing every guard. Sorry, knocking out very, very non-lethally, taking out every guard in this room and dealing. I did see it on Twitter. Yes. You underestimate how much time I spend on Twitter. I don't actually post a lot of stuff on Twitter. I just read Twitter a lot. So yes, I did see your post on Twitter. It was very cool. Roll. Right, this roll is the one that I sometimes mess up. That's not bad. That was bad because I shot him. Shouldn't shoot the guard there. You're supposed to just shoot the Not supposed to just shoot the barrels. Try that one again. I still didn't quite get that roll right. That's better. That's perfect. Exactly how you should roll that. I'm going to swap to the Mark 22. Do my safety strat of taking this guard out. If you do this one right, you don't have to take that guard out. But I can never do it. Right. Not too much time lost. Oh. Hey, at least it must be nice doing a category that's, you know, competitive and I'm just gonna shoot this one. I play enough games and categories where there's like no competition or activity. Like this. I'm the world record holder for this category. Why? Because no one else has submitted it. Now there are very easy runners of this category. But I'm still the world record holder for that as well. I do wonder why someone like Vermilion hasn't done this category yet. Vermilion would absolutely mop up this. He is a far better MGS3 runner than I am. Right, I saw that move. We all saw that move.
Not so fast.
It's on the second to last page to have a sub 50 PB.
Come on back to the lab.
So that's the importance of having a personal goal. It's all right. It's all right trying to chase world records and stuff, but you know, having a personal goal. Oh, let's actually punch that frog. And achieving your personal goals is way more important. And roll up the stairs to Granina Gorky Lab 1F. Should have a nice fast split here because this split has changed. Changed into the naked camo. Roll up. Something about here. Gun out. Shoot frog. Back onto the scientist car outfit. And
What's that sound?
the only thing, since I've started doing that quicker, that was a gold split even though I screwed it up. Since I've started doing that quicker, I have found that I struggle with that window a little bit more. Oh, snake. Oh, well, that scientist is out the way now. Bump. Get out of his vision. Bump. And into Granin. Doing arcade speedruns of Cruising Blast. I haven't decided what I'm gonna learn next. We were talking about this a little bit on towards the end of Tuesday's stream. I actually spent like the last hour or sort of 45 minutes of Tuesday's stream looking through my speedrun.com resume, as it were, to determine what I might want to learn next. Because there's not, I think, as far as the mainstay series goes, you know, the actual main Metal Gear Solid series, and I include Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 in that. They are the canon games. I've not got. I think actually for the main canon series, if you don't include Portable Ops, because people don't tend to include Portable Ops, I've only got 4 and Phantom Pain. Oh, and Peace Walker, because Peace Walker does count. I've only got 3 left. Right, we need the animals camo, and I need my Mark 22 with the silencer off. We need to shoot this frog. And that was with the silencer off deliberately. It causes this dog to run over here. Okay, that was... None of that should have happened quite in that order, but as long as I now get out of here without being spotted by these guards over here. And I do. Alright. That happened. Into the fear fight. The fear fight on every difficulty of this game is a complete joke. We run to this tree. We grab the fake death pill. This causes the fear to run over and check us out. From the bottom this time. Sometimes he comes from the top, sometimes he comes from the bottom. As he walks over, grab the revival pill, throw that stun grenade, and pop that. And for some reason, because he's stunned, all of the physical, the lethal damage he takes is converted into non-lethal damage. An absolute joke of a fight, that one. Alright, into Warehouse 2, highly regarded as one of the hardest rooms in the game. See how I get on.
What's wrong?
And that's Warehouse 2 on the first try. I will take my bow. Beautiful. I have lost enough time on that room. I feel like I deserve it for once. That room owes me. Resident Evil Gaiden. I didn't even know there was a game called Resident Evil Gaiden. Is sub-hour. $175 US. That's insane. We went into our local CX the other day, and they had a copy of Pokemon. Oh, Pokemon Gale of Darkness. I think there's another word in there. Pokemon something Gale of Darkness. It's a GameCube game, and it's the only ever appearance of Dark Lugia, and it was like £170. It was so dumb. CQC slammed that guy. Pokemon XD, thank you. I knew it had some other bit of subtitle to it. Right, this is a room that I've been struggling a little bit lately. We wouldn't normally go into this room. Oh, Gaiden is a Game Boy game. That's why I've never heard of it. You really, really need to shoot the frog on your first hit here, because you don't want your caution reset. Got it. I successfully shot that frog. I know I shot the frog because I don't have... My caution didn't reset to 100 seconds. Distracting a guard... Shooting a frog and distracting a guard will never give you a caution. Alright, let's see if today's practice and what I managed to work out has paid off. It's time for the end. Right, I'm gonna concentrate. Shit. Might be alright just because it's Kerotan. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Smoke grenades. He should have now spawned. Yep, there he is. Shit. I need to pull that out right now. I'll be fine. There's more than enough time to get over to him.
Freeze. Did you?
No! Oh, fuck. And he's gonna go the wrong way, isn't he? Oh, that's fine. I got him to change direction. I should be okay. Only thing is, he's still got quite a lot of stamina left. I might not be able to finish him off. That's my only worry here. Whereas I can actually see. No, I've been taken back to prison. Well, that's that run over. Damn it.
No, this isn't happening. Snake! Snake!
That is a time paradox. Damn it. Still and that was all because I didn't shoot him 3 times at the start of the fight. If I'd shot him 3 times at the start, I would have had enough. He dropped his own stun grenade on me, so he got away. I'm just really struggling with this fight all of a sudden. It's very weird. Oh. Alright. Let's take a break. Because I haven't been taking breaks during the stream lately, and I really should be. Because I've been trying to get 2 runs in, but I've got time now to get a second run in. Because obviously we haven't finished the first one. So take a break, play some ads, go grab yourself a drink, something to eat, anything you need, stretch your legs. That's what I should definitely do. And when we come back, we will do attempt number 2, and we will see if we can actually get past the end. See you all in a few minutes. Alrighty, welcome back, folks. We are gonna get restarted round about now. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. Round 2. Let's start. Oh, Happy Dude asked me to do the octopus 6 minutes ago. What was that? And I missed that. Octopus. Yum, 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 yum. There we go. When did that even pop up? I don't think it popped up. I don't think it popped up in my chat. I did. I've got a. I've used a new chat thing to combine YouTube and Twitch chat, and those kind of things don't appear in it. I've got an activity feed underneath, which then does show it. So I just need to make sure I'm keeping an eye on that a little bit more. Even Nice Up Slow, welcome to the stream. All right, let's get started with run number 2, shall we? All right. Determined to have a run of this game where I don't get destroyed by the end. Honestly, that run hadn't been very good up until that point. The only really good thing I'd done was the Ocelot unit was first try. The Pain was first try. Neither of them were that well optimized, but they were good. They were first try. Warehouse 2 was first try. That was the big one. Right, 3, 2, 1, start.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Ugh. Should be getting good at the Virtuous mission by now. I've done it enough times. Right, let's go get our equipment. We've got our equipment. Skip through these cut scenes. Look, it's personal data about the... Oh. And there goes the personal data about the boss. Get our first frog. And that's 1 frog. And a gold split to start as well. So it's nice when that happens. Look at him. Look at Jack here, so innocent. You know, just chilling out in the jungle. No eye patch, no bandana. It's just, you know, just young and innocent. He doesn't know anything that's going to happen to him. Started playing I was talking about this on Tuesday as well. I started playing Peace Walker again earlier. On my Vita this time. It's the first time I've actually played the PSP version of the game. Controls are weird. You have the game gives you 3 control schemes, because the major difference between PSP Vita version, well, it is the PSP version, I'm just playing on the Vita, is you don't have L2 and R2. You only have L1 and R1, as they're called, just L and R. Yep, got it. And as a result, the control scheme is really weird. It gives you 3 different options. It gives you a shooter option, an action option, and a hunter option. Oh.
This is HQ. Control here. Enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
Got him. No, 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 no. Come on, I've got to get out before those guards come.
There's something wrong. Support unit, confirm their status.
Oh, this is going to be tight. Oh, that was very tight. Yeah, you can't, because I'm playing on Vita, and there's plugins available. The plugins fix it automatically so that the Vita's right analog stick can be used. Now, obviously, the PSP didn't have a right analog stick. The Vita does, and there's been some fan plugins to add proper right analog stick, like camera control to certain games. Prince of Persia, Metal Gear, Peace Walker, and Peace Walker on Portable Ops. It works. It doesn't work for Portable Ops Plus. I don't know why. But also the Vita has a built-in function where you just assign those key. You assign the camera controls, or you assign either like up, down, left, right, or the face buttons to the right analog stick as well, because that tended to be how it worked. You tend it for first-person shooters or anything where you needed an extra camera, you would like move with the face buttons and control the camera with the analog stick, or vice versa. It was a bit awkward, but it worked. That's interesting. That is the second time recently where MGS3 has just crashed after completing the Virtuous mission. That happened not too long ago. In fact, I think that happened on Tuesday. I don't know what causes it. I would have to check and see if anyone else has had that problem. That's another dead run. That's not my fault. I can't control that one. There we go.
What a thrill.
Alright, we'll try again then. Attempt number 3. Here we go. So I was saying about the PSP PSP games. Camera up, down, reverse. Go. So you can't for Peace Walker. You don't want to use the shooter method, because in the shooter method, aiming is done with the face button. So X circle triangle square is used to aim the camera and aim your gun. And of course, because of the plugin, that is automatically assigned to the right analog stick on the Vita. So if you do that, you basically just lose the face buttons. The face buttons become useless and don't do anything. So you don't want to use that. The thing is with that, though, is in shooter mode, and shooter mode is the only one that does it, the left button, or L1, if you want to call it that, becomes aim gun, and R1 becomes shoot, which feels right for Peace Walker because it's so similar. The way the controls work, it's very similar to Phantom Pain and Ground Zeroes. But as I say, that's only on that version, and if you use that version, you completely lose the face buttons. You can't use them, which isn't ideal. In the other two modes, don't use the face buttons for the camera. The other two modes use, I think they like assign movement to either the face buttons or the D-pad, and then you control the camera with the left stick, which is both fine because, or you control the camera with the D-pad and you move with the left stick. That's absolutely fine because you just lose the D-pad functionality because you use the right analog stick instead. The problem is I just don't like the control scheme, the other bits of the control scheme. It feels weird because of the way the game is played, it feels weird doing MGS3 and MGS2, where you hold R1 to go into first person, and hit square to shoot. Because of the way the game doesn't feel like these games. It feels like Ground Zeroes. Oh wow, got it. I really sucked at aiming at that. But you can't like have bits of each in each one. Hunter's just really weird. I didn't understand the Hunter one. That's better. I think in my previous attempt at this room I didn't stand far enough forwards. You need to like go down into the dip of the bridge to get those shots right.
Patrol here. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position. Begin.
This is a bit nicer, apart from the fact that I completely screwed up shooting that frog. The other thing that annoys me with it's called as I said, the action control scheme, the second one, is that for some reason X is still crouch. In Peace Walker you go into crouch walking, and you can lay down flat on the floor, but you can't crawl. You can just lay there to increase your camo index, but you can't crawl around on the floor. You have to be still. I don't know why they chose to do that, but for some reason roll is on square and crouch is on X. But on, I think, the shooter control scheme, they're all on X, which makes more sense because that's kind of what it's always been. Again, that's not actually the case for Phantom Pain and Ground Zeroes. They are on different buttons. So maybe I will use that one and I'll just get used to it. Made a bit of a cock up of that. I wasn't concentrating on that properly either. Right, the game hasn't crashed this time, so that's good. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to just get used to this action one. So the Hunter one's very weird. I don't like it at all. In the Hunter one, shoot is on triangle. You aim your weapon. You like bring your weapon up to aim with triangle, then shoot with triangle, and there's like square is to reverse it backwards. It's a very weird control scheme. I don't understand. Oh, actually, no, I get it. It's called Hunter. It's because it will have been designed for people who are used to playing Monster Hunter, because Monster Hunter has a crossover with Peace Walker. That's something we didn't really get in Phantom Pain and Ground Zeroes. Any crossover with other games? We got Ground Zeroes had crossover with Rising Revengeance, but that was its own game. You know, Metal Gear had started to become a series known for its crossovers, starting with MGS3. You know, MGS3 crossed over with Ape Escape twice. You know, MGS3 had Ape Escape content. Ape Escape 3 had Metal Gear content. MGS4 crossed over with Assassin's Creed. It was originally an April Fool's joke that you'd be able to play in an upcoming update. You'd be able to play as Altair in MGS4, and then they made it reality. You absolutely can get the. You don't play as Altair. You play as Snake wearing an Altair wearing an assassin's costume. So he looks a bit like Altair from Assassin's Creed 1. I think, if I remember correctly, you have to get the assassin rank for it to have it on your next playthrough, and the assassin rank is something like it's kill a number of enemies with the knife, and that's how you get that one. So yeah, that crossover with that, and it's got various other little bits in it. Peace Walker crossed over with Monster Hunter. And yeah, I haven't really had that since. With a knife, that must be hard. Depends. It depends on what you do. If you're sneaking up on every guard, it probably isn't that difficult. If you snuck up on every guard, CQC'd them and then like slit their throat with the knife, that's probably not too difficult. But yeah, it's not ideal. It's been hearing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Leonardo da Vinci hides in a cob. Oh, I didn't realise they did the crossover back the other way. It's always nice when they do that. And you get the crossover in the other direction. Alright, I'm going to concentrate on this chaff throw. And I'm more confident with this chaff throw than the second one. Oh, Snake was still up again. Oh, shit. I have to speed this up. I missed. Still missed. Yes, you can. Oh, yes, of course, you can do the Assassin's Creed dive in Peace Walker. There are places where you can swan dive into haystacks. Crossover Easter eggs are fun. Is why I was really keen to get Metal Gear Solid into the last Misfit Mascot relay, because I think it's a really cool thing. You don't see it as much these days outside of microtransactions. Got it. Hopefully I'm not too slow here. He hasn't turned yet. Oh, he's just turned. Damn it. I'm leaning up against the wall and then not waiting for Snake to pop out before I try and throw the grenade. So Snake's technically still against the wall and he can't throw a grenade whilst he's against the wall. I'll get it right this time because I know where I'm going wrong. Oh, nearly went to the wrong place. There we go. Now this will work. Got it. Onto here. CQC slam. I'm a little behind. I'll have some catching up to. There is some time save in the next room. How far behind am I? Okay, 42 seconds. If I get this right first time, this will save me some time. I knew that roll was wrong. In Ape Escape 3, there's a bonus mini game called Metal Gear Solid, where you play as an ape, basically cosplaying a snake. It's quite good. There's a speedrun for it. To unlock it, there is a cheat code you can put in, which is what I did because I couldn't be asked to play through Ape Escape 3. Or what I think once you've completed the main game of Ape Escape 3, you can then go and buy it from the shop for a certain number of coins. I'm really struggling with this one at the moment. I think I know where I'm going wrong with it. I think I'm going way too high, and I know why. So much for that time save, eh? Next Pixel Perfect event, we haven't officially said yet, but I can tell you that it will just be for fun. Getting set up to properly accept charity donations as an organisation takes a lot of time, and we're not going to be ready for it until the end of the year. But we will actually have an official announcement about that soon. Oh my... What? My positioning for this is completely off. I don't understand why. Nearly 2 minutes behind. I had this room figured out before I had the previous one figured out. It's starting again, folks. I'm already at the point. Gotcha. Okay, actually put it into the tree from now on. That position has changed. I swear to God, that position has changed. I lost 3 minutes on that room. So I have got some work to do. It's doable. I could still PB off this. But it's going to take some work. Oh, I forgot to get the cardboard box. That was going to be a gold split because I forgot it. Oh, yeah, I can't. Well, it then went to equip the cardboard box, which I don't have. Oh. Ah, I wasn't far enough around the corner. Oh, headshot.
Let's move.
That's better. He's already asleep. Missed. Shits. Phew. Be pretty horrible to, Oh, I don't have the box yet. I went to put the box on. I don't have it yet. Right, now we'll go get the box. Assuming, yeah, it is still here. Oh, you can't go around that like that. Alright, now I need to equip the box.
New follower.
Bam! Funlap, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Nick RP stream. It's very nice to have you here. Gonna roll into here. I can't equip the box whilst in the water. Gonna, what brings you to the Nick RP stream? I hope it's not the skilled gameplay, because there'll be none of that here. There we go. No, not backpack. I need cure. Oh, and it even gives me the saw your tutorial for speed. That, to be honest, that's not uncommon. I do occasionally get folks who come in because they've watched that tutorial. It's a very good run to get into. The PC version of MGS1 isn't great. I'll warn you of that now. That tutorial does not work for the Master Collection. The Master Collection is technically a console run, not a PC run. But a lot of it works for console. Just like GME doesn't. That's the main one. All right, I'm going to swap to the Mark 22 box. Equip the box now. Yeah. Do roll. Oh, I'm very, very close here. Should be fine as long as I can take that guard out. Take that dog out. And get the frog. Oh, that wasn't a very good roll. I might want the spare ammo here, just to be on the safe side. Let's go CQC slam this guard. Yeah, as I would always say that the PC version of MGS1, if you can get around the fact that it's very janky, is one of the easiest speedruns in the series. I still think it's one of the best runs to get you started in the series. A lot of people will tell you that MGS2 is the best one to get started with. I profoundly disagree, and anyone who says that is just because MGS2 is their favourite. I'm not biased in that way. MGS1 PC is not my favourite. It's the one I started with. Right, so I'm going to concentrate on that slot fight here. I figured just shooting Ocelot once is probably better than... Even if I don't headshot him, it's still better than nothing.
You won't get away from me. Major, forgive me.
Oh! Now's the best time with the Master Collection. Although, you know, there are other ways of playing both of them.
Major, coming to your assistance.
I don't think I can shoot the frog here. Problem is with that shooting the frog there is that's not, oh okay, that worked actually. Okay. Still struggling with Ocelot again. We're getting there. And thank you for the always appreciated. Yeah, the Master Collection is a good way of... I think the Master Collection is an absolutely fine, serviceable way of playing through 2 and 3. It is a bit of a lazy port, but it works. We have a native version of MGS3 on PC now, and on modern consoles. A game that had, until the Master Collection being out, been unavailable to purchase outside of buying original discs. I don't know if you can actually still go back and buy the original, the PS3 and Xbox 360 HD editions. I doubt it, because it's not in Konami's best interest to make those games available. Oops. There we go. It's in Konami's best interest to keep them off the store and make you buy the Master Collection instead. That was a good swim. So, yeah, it swings and roundabouts. The one thing I will say about the Master Collection is it absolutely is not the best way to play Metal Gear Solid 1. The best way to play Metal Gear Solid 1 is to emulate it. Emulate the original PlayStation version. Probably still the integral version, because the integral version is faster. But emulate the PS1 version and crank those settings up. So the main thing with the Master Collection for me is it's really nice to have a native PC version of MGS3. Or we already had a native native PC version of MGS2, which was absolutely fine. You had to apply a fan patch to actually make it run and work properly on modern. In fact, I think not just on modern consoles. I think the original intended consoles needed it as well. It was just a bit ass otherwise. But no, as I say, it's nice to have those available on modern platforms. Of course, if you're not a PC gamer, it is nice to have it available on PlayStation, Xbox, and maybe Switch. I've heard the Switch version's not very good. I've heard mixed things. I've heard the Switch version of MGS1 might actually be faster than the other two. But for MGS2 and 3, it struggles. I'm going to concentrate on this fight. Don't know why I grabbed that ammo. Already struggling. This is already... You know what, I'm going to be better off resetting this fight. This has gone haywire. At some point, I really should actually try and play the PS2 versions again of and speedrun the speedrun of the PAL version of MGS3. I believe is faster than some of the other ones. The bees attacked me there for some reason. Hopefully that stops his grenade. Does. It's turned. I'm being attacked by bees again. I'm gonna die, aren't I? God damn it. Oh, screw it. Last run I had this down first try, and now this is the worst fight in the game. It's such a horrible fight on European Extreme. It doesn't help that his hitbox is janky as fuck. This is already better. It took too long there, and now his bees are attacking me. I still need like 2 more hits. I don't know if I can do this. Okay, I'm good. Alright, second phase. Oh! I'm gonna have to go down for more grenades. No, not the bullets. Oh, hate this fight. This is not looking good, is it, folks? I still don't think I'm there. Okay, that was a good phase one. No. Oh, I don't understand why he sometimes rolls like that. Hopefully my grenade goes off before hit. There we go. Phew. Well, I am 9 minutes behind. But we'll persevere and at least try and get a run finished at this point. At this point, it's not about trying to get a world record. It's about trying to get a run just finished. So we can actually see the end of the game. Oh dear. This week has not been my... I had such a good finish last Thursday, but for some reason I'm just not able to get this consistent at the moment. I do wonder if using Steam input, I could knock the sensitivity of the controller down a little bit. Still, the one thing that I'm struggling with the most is just how I just can't precision aim at the moment. Right, let me eat that mango that I picked up. Pretty tasty. I'll just have to see how far... I mean, knowing what my times are like, I do think I could still PB, but like the rest of the game has to be perfect. Kind of stuff. But we'll see. I'll see what happens. We'll see what we do. I'm certainly not going to reset again, because otherwise... So I don't get it. I should be so good at the start of the game now because I've played it so many times recently. It's insane. So I can safely say that I am going to be taking a break from not just this category, from MGS3. After this, I think the thing that will bring me back to this specifically this run as well will be if I get it into a marathon. And I have submitted this to a number of marathons. I think 3 now. I've submitted it to which is now worrying me because I'm not improving. I've submitted it to SGDQ. I have submitted it to not Frostvitel, that's definitely not. Power Up with Pride, and submitted it to something else. But I can't remember what. What's the other one I've submitted it to? Okay, we're going to quick headshot this guard. I'm then going to shoot the barrels. Take out all of the other guards in the room non-lethally and do a chunk of damage to the end. That means the end's going to have less health and stamina when we actually face him a little bit later. Of course, I've still got a frog to shoot. So turn around, shoot that frog. There is one more that I've submitted. Oh, Preventathon. Preventathon 3 I have submitted this to. I've also submitted Mini Ghost to all of those.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We found signs of enemy infiltration. Commence alert.
Can't even shoot a guy in the back of the head. So I really should be quick headshotting him, I think. I don't know if I'm too close to quick headshot that guard.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here.
Yeah,
We found signs
I'm too close to be quick headshotting him.
Acknowledged. Reinforcements. Use the extra caution.
Yeah, I do. I think you probably can with Steam input, but I've done very basic stuff with Steam input so far. Yeah, I've added turbo how I want to add turbo to both to all three Master Collection games. But that's about it. I haven't looked into controller sensitivity and stuff like that. Shoot that guy. Soon it's time to say bye to our good old Tiger Stripe costume. Not without giving Snake an electric shock first. But I think that sentiment there, I think that's something that everyone was kind of expecting when they said they were porting the games. You know, we was kind of expecting to get a little bit more, and we've had a little bit more over time. Yep, that's got it. We have had a little bit more over time with extra settings and stuff like that, but it's still, they are still the absolute minimum that was required when it came to these ports.
Come on back to the lab.
But it's also Konami, so it's not surprising. I just hope they sold well enough that they will do Volume 2. Electric bad. That's a gold split. Boom. I don't think I could do that really, really quicker. Grab the cigar gas spray. Very important that we grab that. Make. Bump. Try and ignore all these. Bump that guy. And into Granin. Electric bat. Should really have some sort of sound effect. A blurb for electric bat, shouldn't we? Maybe just the sound of Snake getting electrocuted. Played on a loop. Like every extra 500 channel points you use to redeem it, you get to add another 5 seconds of the sound. Reset that guard. Camouflage. We want the animals coat outfit. And we want that. That could be intense. I mean, there'd have to be a limit. Because I'd have to make them all individually. Because Twitch doesn't allow for dynamic channel points in that way. Well, if you looked at the API, there's probably some way of doing it, but I don't know. Right, into the fear fight. The absolute meme lord of this run. Take a fake death pill over here. Bring the fear over to us. He's down at the bottom. That should be okay. Make sure he's nice and close. Throw that stun grenade. And trigger the traps. And he's defeated. Yeah! Gold split! The fear, everybody! Let's cure that venom poisoning straight away. And then we want to equip the cigar gas spray. And into Warehouse 2. Now, last run. Warehouse 2, I did it first try. That is not going to be the case on this run. Completely mess up that roll. Getting caught on that might cause me problems. I might get caught by the guard at the top. Yep. The timing on this room is so tight. So tight. That's better.
What's wrong?
Oh. Didn't hit it. Got it. Alright. I've wasted a lot more time on that room in the past. I'll take that. The end, if done right, will save me some time. So not enough to claw this run back, but will save me some time. Hey, Silent, welcome to the stream. Oh, if I was not streaming, I would be... I'm about to say if I was not speedrunning and then changed it to streaming, both of those would have been correct. If I was not streaming and speedrunning right now, I would probably be sat downstairs with Heidi watching the Fallout series. I've I have heard some reviews call it the best video game adaptation. I don't know whether that was just for a series or series and film, but apparently it is very good. Issue not getting seen after the box headshot in that room. That is all down to time. So you're landing the box headshot and then getting spotted. If so, that is all down to timing. At the start of the room, you have to move so quickly through that room to not get spotted. If you're running around in the box and get caught on like the barrels or something, that slows you down. If you don't move off straight away after you enter the room, that's too slow. It is, say, super tight. Right, can I get... Got it. I'm still sure that when they redid the control scheme, they re-implemented the control scheme for the Master Collection. I swear the sensitivity changed when they did that. Oh, I'm glad. I think there's been two things recently with video game adaptations. Firstly, people finally realise that not everything has to be a movie and that series work really well. And I think the other one is that they've finally found the right things to go after. Previous attempts at video game adaptations chose really bad ideas, really bad movies to adapt. Street Fighter. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, and they're discovering that what people really want is, you know, faithful adaptations of their favourite characters. I didn't think he was going to spawn then. That took him a while. That actually took him a while to spawn. Ah, I shouldn't have looked up. You should look down. Right, concentrate.
Freeze. Did you? Try this on for size.
That's fine. That's actually perfect. I went to punch him then. I'm glad I missed. That was exactly what needed to happen. I don't want to jinx it because we're not done yet, but I think I've done it. Now, finally done the end properly. Just little tweaks. And one little extra bit that I needed to know. Finally! Hallelujah! We did it, folks. Finally defeated the end correctly. I saw that frog bounce. We're done. If I recall correctly, I don't use grenades anymore. I actually want the cigar spray next. The original Street Fighter and MK movies, they were very, very... they're kind of cult classics now. But, you know, they were very, very bad ideas. The original Mario Brothers movie, again, is a cult classic, but... Oh, I didn't want the cigar spray out. I still want this out. Because I've still got this froggy to shoot. I can get the cigar spray out. Alright. Let's chill.
What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'm melting to you. What a fear in my heart. But you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. It's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
Woo! During that little interlude, I was looking at my phone because I saw I got a notification on notification on Twitter. It's, the Unepic Games Twitter page commented on my retweet of theirs. But also BBC News popped up for me, and unsurprisingly, Baldur's Gate. Oh, that was interesting. I'm not sure why I got caught there. I mustn't have gone far enough to the right. Baldur's Gate 3 has absolutely swept, swept the BAFTAs. It's won five BAFTAs, including Game of the Year. Not a surprise. There we go, that's better. Oh yeah, the Doom movie. The Doom movie, I mean, we had 2 different attempts at Hitman. Which I'm ready for attempt number 3. I'm ready for attempt number 3 at Hitman. There just has to be one stipulation. It needs to be a series. I've talked about this. I've talked about this a lot on stream before. But I honestly believe Hitman as a series would work. It doesn't work as a movie, but I think it would work really well as a series. Doom does not work as a movie. Unless you did it proper sort of auteur style. I don't know if anyone has seen the film Willy's Wonderland. It's a Nicolas Cage movie. In which Nicolas Cage does not have a single line of dialogue. Apparently, in the original script, he did have dialogue, and after Cage read the script and understood what the film was, he said that he thought it would be a real challenge if he could do the film with no dialogue. And he does, and it works. It's a really dumb film. It's Five Nights at Freddy's. Before, you know, they just jumped on the idea before the official Five Nights at Freddy's film came out. Shit, I need silencer on that. And I wonder if that I wonder if that could be the frog that I've been missing. I don't think so. Right, but yes, not surprised at all at Baldur's Gate 3 winning. Absolutely, and I'm not even a Baldur's Gate 3 fan. I've not played the game. It's not really my kind of game. But I absolutely understand why. I can completely appreciate why Baldur's Gate 3 has won so many awards. It's bad. The new Mario movie was very, very good. I know the new Sonic films are not everyone's cup of tea, but as a long-time Sonic fan, I've really enjoyed them. Yes, the hard bit of Mountains 3 first try. Might not have been the whole of Mountains 3 first try, but I'll take the hard bit first try. Yeah, I love the two. The second movie is a lot better than the first one. Partly because, partly because the first movie does such a good job preparing the second movie. You know, without the first movie, Robotnik wouldn't make sense. And that was my... Oh, I should not have grabbed both of those. You're only supposed to grab one. That was my only major gripe with the first one, was that Robotnik just wasn't Robotnik. But, you know, in hindsight, it absolutely makes sense why they did it that way. Because then Jim Carrey absolutely is Robotnik in the second one. Oh, yeah. Yes, the original design for Sonic was an absolute disaster. How anyone thought that was a good idea, I will never know. No one will ever know. I do like that they brought Ugly Sonic back for that Chippendale movie, though. I love that they were able to play around with that. All right, so I'm going to focus on the Fury fight. This is another really tough fight. Damn it. I'm gonna die. Damn. I was just a bit too slow with that second shot. Well, now that on a continue, you can manipulate the fight. You can't manipulate the fight first try, but you can get it so that he always lands here after a continue. That was nice, he didn't drop down. Oh, I did though! Jeez. Hey, Natals. Oh, I forgot to hold down, that won't manipulate him. Oh my god, he is... Oh, he's being a douche. He's being such a douche. He's being such a douchebag.
Are you ready for this?
Oh! Bloody hell, come on. Now it's time to completely screw up the completely screw up the Fury. Oh, what? He fired again. I'm not having a very good time here. Kind of par for the course at this point, though, isn't it? Fucking off. Okay, got there eventually. Right, let's grab this ammo. Grab the Mark II suppressor. How you doing? Good to see you. Unfortunately, today's runs still have not gone the way I needed them to go. That is the correct gun. Right, this is the one frog where I have considered. Got it. I saw it bounce. It also distracted a guard and I didn't get a continue. That is the one frog I have considered as the main culprit of not having the frog stun. Run over here, turn this corner, and get that guy out. That might be worth noting for that guard. Shooting that guard twice in quick succession. If I'm sort of towards his head, if I miss his head, but I'm just a little bit below, he kind of then ducks down to look, so just shoot him again quickly and it'll get him in the head. I did on Tuesday come up with a new strat for the room I'm currently in, but in a minute. I can't remember what it was. Was it a trank roll? I think it was a trank roll. Yeah, it was a trank roll. So I'm hoping I can get a gold split on that room. Assuming I get the trick right. I do want the smoke grenades, and I do actually want to put this suppressor back on this. Oh, come on. Because Snake stopped to open the door. God damn it. Right again. There we go. Right. So, here's the new strat for this room. There we go. That should be a gold split. 5 seconds saved with that new strat. Hopefully I timed all of that right.
This is HQ.
No, I didn't. I was too fast. I was too fast that time. Fully enough, young man said, no, I don't like it when Snake politely opens the door. It's really annoying. I'm stand here. Wait for Snake to cough. And now Rykov should move into the correct position. Yep, here he is. Yeah, wait for Snake to cough.
We're under enemy fire. Enemy position is unknown. Going into alert formation.
You know, if it weren't for the fact that I'd have to redo the whole of the start of the game again, I'd be tempted to do another run, but... so it's the olive drab uniform, because otherwise Snake will get spotted. Do the one glitch in the game. Wow, box glide. Lovely, lovely trick, the box glide. Very cool. Into a swing corridor. This is potentially another room where I could have been messing up, hitting the frog. Just dispose that one. We want to have no food on us. There we go, solid move there. And then put the correct camo on before we even start moving. Otherwise, as soon as you start moving, those guards spot you. And they will investigate. Right, we're now into the torture section.
Sir.
I do believe this is the furthest I've got in a week. As always, I am going to mute the audio here.
Stop it.
Because this is not very nice audio. It is quite horrible. And I don't think anyone wants to listen to it. I tell marathons now that I would be muting this audio. So let's have a look. Whilst I'm waiting for this, let's have a look at the BBC app. And where are those video gams? Doesn't seem to make the front page. Factory to make plane fuel out of poo in World's First. That's cool. On education sport. No. The video, even though I got a notification about it. Oh no, there it is. I just went straight past it. So what we got so far. Baldur's Gate won 3 awards. Naji Jeta, which I probably butchered that name, who is the voice actor for Miles Morales, won Best Performance for Spider-Man 2. Alan Wake 2 picked up 2 awards. Tears of the Kingdom picked up 1. Scottish studio The Sad Owl got 2 wins for Best British Game and Best New Intellectual Property. Not sure what game they made, though. Dave the Diver won an award. Nintendo was rewarded for finally bringing online multiplayer into its Super Mario games, winning the Multiplayer Award and picking up the Family Game Award, too. What was this owl? Starfield didn't get its only nomination. Good. It didn't deserve it. I guess we'll find out some of this later. No, not food cure. I don't think we actually have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You don't actually have to
What's wrong? Are you okay?
you don't actually have to
Jeez. Did you throw up?
take out the fake death pill. You only have to get rid of the you only have to get rid of the tracker. Smoke grenades. I'm gonna use one smoke grenade to hit that frog. Must make sure you hit that frog with that smoke grenade. You can't afford to miss. You need every other smoke grenade.
What's that sound?
Ooh, baby, what's that sound? Get out before anyone notices you're there. Because the other 2 smoke grenades we're going to use in the next room. So you absolutely have to hit that with that 1 smoke grenade, and that's it. If you miss with that smoke grenade, you're done. It's over. Game over, man. Game over. I've gotten a lot better at these smoke grenades.
He must be lurking nearby.
There we go. I'm trying to find out because I'm in the middle of a run. I said the thing about a studio called The Owl picking up 2 games. Anyone able to find out what game they made? Because it just names the studio. I'm really interested to know what game it was. They won, I think it was Best British Game and something else. I forget what I said. Trying to think of like prolific British games from from 2023. What if it's Dredge? Something like Dredge. Dredge is being adapted into a movie. Alright, into the Sorrow fight. The studio's name was The Owl. For the Sorrow fight, we just pop underwater and let Snake drown. Unfortunately, it's just how this fight goes. And then use a revival pill. There's a couple of speed runs where you do actually have to do it. The main one being all camos. You're doing the all camos speed run. You do actually have to get to the end. Shoot the frog. Because the way to get the Sorrows camo, which is called the Spirit camo, is to reach the end of that section. Got another save boss, and now we are into Act 3. If you were to split this into 3 acts, you could split this into multiple acts. But if you were to split it into sort of typical act 1, 2, 3. The Virtuous mission acts as a prologue. Act 1 is then... hang on. And the Yours-Cam camo. Got there eventually. Act 1 is Operation Snake Eater up until... I'd probably say up until the end of the end fight. Oh, I messed that up. Yeah, I'd say the ladder climb is the transition. The ladder climb is the transition from Act 1 into Act 2. And then Act 3 is let's say from the waterfall onwards. Basically, in Act 3 is Snake has an eye patch now. Got that frog. Haven't missed it. Right, this room has previously given me some problems. I should have fixed those problems now, though. So I'm hoping this is going to be quite good. Oh, Viewfinder! Oh, sorry, not the owl, Sad Owl. Yeah, you're right, Sad Owl. Oh, Viewfinder got two BAFTAs. That's pretty cool. I haven't played Viewfinder. It was one that I always wanted to and never got around to it. Oh, silly. You're supposed to I'm supposed to shoot him as soon as I've finished planting the bomb. Shoot that guy. Oops. Oh dear, come on, Nick. Said that this room had caused me problems in the past, but it wouldn't cause me any more problems. And this is now attempt number 3 at this room. That'll do it. Every single guard in the room to run over there. Yeah, I'm not surprised Viewfinder won a BAFTA for. I'm certainly not surprised it won a BAFTA for like, I think it was innovation. I think I read it. But it was innovation and best British game. Not sure about best British game. I actually heard that whilst what they did in its I'm sure I started doing this where I started shooting him twice. I started because I was taking so long to because I was taking too long to shoot him. I started shooting him twice instead. But clearly not, because he then just turns, looks at me, and I get caught. Yeah, I heard that there's a little bit of a sense with Viewfinder that it's a one-trick pony. It's like, once you get the gag, there's not that much more to it. But maybe I'm wrong. Oh my days. I hate this guard. Unfortunately, I have to shoot him because otherwise he's in the way. Like, why don't you just not shoot him? But he gets in the way of trying to shoot the Kerotan. So he has to be taken out. As I said, I'm sure I started just shooting him twice instead, but apparently not.
We're under enemy fire. Enemy's position is unknown. Going into alert formation.
Phew, got there eventually. And more rooms that would need a lot more practice if it came to it.
During the...
All right.
Let's see you dodge this one.
I'm not going to. Bad start, but it can be. I can still do it from here. So we knock him to the ground. We then shoot him in the back with the SVD. Oh, I wasted a lot of ammo there. And I'm still not done. Yeah, that was bad. Okay, that's okay. I should be okay. Okay, now I'm not okay. I am dead. Time to do this fight again. Every single thing needs more practice. This is the thing. The last couple of streams, I've not got to this fight. That was better. Snake.
Snake, are you okay? Snake?
It is a hard game, hey Plywood. That's a better first stage. Oh, I've messed it up again. Oh! That actually didn't do as much damage as I assumed it would. And I'm dead again. I've not had a problem with this fight in so long. I used to be really bad at this fight. And then I improved. And now I'm bad at it again. Oh, thanks for the grenades, Ocelot. That was okay. I've got plenty of ammo on. Ew, okay. Back to 10 minutes behind again. This is where I was at last week. And then last Thursday, I finished 4 minutes behind. And I've just not been able to get anywhere near that again. Got it. That's why I like screw it. I might as well practice the non-lethal version of this. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of white lights here. If you are of an epileptic disposition, I would highly advise maybe looking away. Is that actually... I'm pretty sure with these guys I do actually have to Mosin the gun them. I did already shoot the frog. Oh, well, they haven't shot me, so I'm okay. Alright, into the next bike chase bit. This one's the hard one. This one's the one that can actually just kill you. Oh, that's probably not going to do anything to those two. That is going to hurt, though. I got the frog. Screw it, I can't be arsed now. Hey, Jasper. I can't be arsed now, let's just kill him. This is taking too long. I do not want to die. I want to see that frog at the end. That's what I want to see. I'll take or leave anything else with this run now. I just want to see the frog. Make sure I take him out. And I did. That's good. Oh. I'm looking forward to doing something different next week. I quite desperately need a break from this. Luckily, I do already know what I'm going to be doing next week. If you're interested in learning, another speedrun marathon is about to open its submission. Submissions open on the 20th of April, and it's a marathon that I've not done before, with a run that I've never submitted before. It is Bingo-thon. So I've never submitted a bingo run, and you may remember that I can't remember if it was towards the back end of last year or if it was early this year. I created, with the help of Suave Beardson, a bingo for Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. So I want to get some submission runs done for that. Probably a few different difficulties. Or try and get one that works well. Because actually, the thing with bingo, I need to actually update the bingo list. Actually, I might have already updated the bingo list. It might already be fine. The thing with bingo is because we put dog tags in. There are some dog tags that only appear on harder difficulties. So as a result, you can just do the bingo run, and it's whatever dog tags you get that determine. It's that in the sky. That determine which difficulty you have to do. Only thing is I've never done dog tags on hard. The one thing that we did exclude from it is anything where you have to run extreme, just because extreme is such a different kettle of fish. Doing extreme would cripple runners, and we don't want to do that yet. You potentially get an easier, harder run depending on the bingo siege run. Yes. I don't think we found any other instances of that. I don't think we found any other instances where difficulty would could be altered by the seed. Right, let's try and get this loot. Nope. For some reason, I had the bug where I had the bug where it didn't release. To be fair, the fight is actually being kind of nice to me here. Yeah, that was actually, considering I messed up the loop, the fight was fairly nice to me. Phase 2 is pretty much free. As long as you don't mess it up. Yep, there we go. Phase 2. And a gold split for Phase 2. It's Hell Frog time! Everyone's favourite frog. He's not so much of a Hell Frog anymore. I do just worry about non-lethally trying to do this frog at some point. Oh, aren't we on? I might have time for some other speed run after this is finished. I'm not sure what. Not MGS1. I won't have enough time for that. Could do Mezzle Gear. Mezzle Gear is short enough. That. Oh, I didn't take him out. I was hoping that bike was going to take it. It's always cool when it's great when you can shoot one driver and it takes all 3 bikes out. It looks really cool when it happens. I'm still I am still locally recording this. I don't need that. Oh, got him. It's absolute terrible shooting. Oh, got him. Alright, this is where the no-kill rule absolutely goes out the window. We're not missing this frog. Got him. I think at the very least, we should be seeing the frog rank at the end. Yep, heard that. Or the double. Alright, I'm going to swap back to the Mark 22. It's actually really dangerous to use the RPG in this room because it's very easy to just shoot a tree that's right next to you. It does a lot of damage. The Mark 22 is actually much easier to use than the SVD. I did get him. Got him. Got him. Then make sure you do actually shoot this log. It will ruin you if you do not shoot that log. Got him. And kablamo. Bye bye, they're dead. So yes, next week, toggle extreme on or not. No, the only way you could toggle. The only way you could toggle the difficulty would be to just create separate lists. With the way you do bingos anyway, you upload your own bingo list anyway, so you just create a list that works with extreme on and with extreme and a list with extreme off. You can have games added to Bingothon, to the bingo sheet that's online, but it's not updated very regularly. I did submit a list to get uploaded at one point, but I haven't been back to look at it again. It might not be there. But yes, I'll be picking that up next week. I'll have watch me do a game where I'm actually good at it. 'Cause I am somewhat good at Twin Snakes. I have already asked Suave Beardson if he'd be interested in submitting a race for Bingothon, but unfortunately it's not something he's going to be able to commit to at this time. He'd love to do it. Don't get me wrong. It's not that he doesn't want to. It's that he just it's not something he can commit to at this time, which is completely fair. So if any other Twin Snake speedrunners out there ever want to do a bingo run with me, then by all means. It would be nice to start doing races again. I'll race anyone at anything. Don't hold me to that. Kara and I should really race at some point. Should brush off my old MGS2 skills and do some MGS2 races with you.
Let me have some more.
That's where the "don't hold me to that" came in. I mean, if I felt it was worth the effort and time, then I'd learn a new game just to race it. I've done it before. I started getting into other Metal Gears because I was racing them. I learnt Twin Snakes originally because MGSR was hosting a tournament. On that, I'm considering what game in the Metal Gear series I learn next. Peace Walker Portable Ops and Phantom Pain are the main contenders really at the moment. But I am also considering what games I could learn outside of the Metal Gear series. I'm always on the lookout for games that are different, games I haven't, particularly if it's a game, a game that I know and would like to go back to. I actually yesterday I saw a tweet. I don't know if anyone else follows. It's a Twitter account called Wario and then a number, and basically all the Twitter account ever does is highlight deals and offers and stuff that are going on in sort of gaming and pop culture. And yesterday they posted a link to a ebook site that was giving away a book of video game maps for free. An ebook of video game maps for free. It should be £5, but with a voucher code you got £5 off, so it was free. So I got that, and it was video game maps from Sega Mega Drive games specifically. I've screwed this room up. That's it, Wario 64. Oh, I did get gold split. Good shout. Yes, Wario 64. So I grabbed it, and yeah, I was having a look through some of the stuff that was in it, and Landstalker, the Treasures of King Knoll, was there. It's one that I have considered for to speedrun before. Yeah, as I say, they just specialize in highlighting great deals and stuff online. Yeah, I don't know if Landstalker would be a very interesting speedrun though. It's an isometric adventure game. It's a it's Legend of Zelda, but sort of isometric view. And it's a lot darker than your typical Zelda game. But it'd be interesting to see if it's only. I think the speedrun was only like an hour and a half, which these days I do tend to gear to. In the past I've always geared towards really quick speedruns, but actually, you know, going forwards I do think sort of the anywhere between an hour and 2 hours is pretty good for a speedrun. I think anything less and you don't really.
I'm so hungry.
Oh my days! What am I doing? Also, did I actually? Is that a blessing in disguise? Did I miss the freak? Did I forget to shoot the freak? That was lucky. He was too low down to be able to see me.
What's wrong?
Doing the short runs, at least from passes, tend to feel worse about time loss and reset fast. Yeah, that's true. We've only got to look at this run. We're freaking 12 minutes behind. Very bad. I need to I say I need to like try and find some time to practice some of this stuff off stream. The problem is at the moment I don't have any time outside of streaming. I have to specifically dedicate time to doing this. Why did that not knock him out? You're supposed to just ignore this guard. Ugh. I definitely couldn't see myself doing something quite that insanely. That is long. You know, you see him at GDQ, the you know, like the overnight Final Fantasy runs, which are 8 or 9 hours long. The only way I would do that is if it was one day I'd like to do the Metal Gear anthology. You know, Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, 4, Ground Zeroes, Phantom Pain. I've still got 2 games to learn before I can get to there. Should we stop fucking around in this room now and just do it?
It's the enemy.
This still isn't how you're supposed to do it. Three-man co-op with 3 runners, each runner controlling a single character. That's cool. Okay, yeah, I suppose getting to take breaks because a character's not currently being used makes sense. Come on, Eva, we're so close to the end.
I'm so hungry.
Alright,
Let's see
final
what
boss. Let's do this. It would be nice to finish strong at least.
you're better better than I remember.
So run away slightly.
Get ready.
Reset the fight. Oh! That was almost perfect. I just...
Brace yourself.
Oh! God damn it. That was almost perfect. If I had not screwed up
Let's see what you're made of.
that shot, that would have been an absolutely spot-on fight.
You're not the man I thought. Pathetic. Heads up. Here I come.
Come on. Just finish this.
Excellent, Jack.
Oh, I missed the second shot. Come on.
Let's see what you're made of.
Missed the very first shot. Reset. Let's try that again.
Brace yourself.
All right, come on.
Excellent, Jack.
I've missed. I keep missing. I keep missing shots.
Get ready. Excellent, Jack.
There we go. Get right. Ow. Get right up in her face, and then I can't. I
You better run.
can't miss.
You're better than I remember.
This stun grenade might not work. No, it didn't. Shuri's already at the point where she doesn't take damage from stun grenades.
Here I come. I told you that.
Oh.
Let's see what you're made of.
Nope. Dead again. This is all going wrong just because I can't land shots
See what you're made of.
with the Mosin Nagant. I mean, that time it didn't help that I didn't even have the right gun out.
Excellent, Jack.
Alright.
Better than I remember.
I'm not better than I remember. Oh, that was very lucky. That nearly went wrong. Right, now we have to reset the fight. she can't be affected by stun grenades anymore. Finally! Just to be sure. It's worth noting you should not let Snake reload the SVD. The game does not continue on. Oh my god. This has been so bad. I'm back to 18 and a half minutes behind world records.
Keep it safe.
I swear. Yeah, true. I swear, when they changed the control scheme, they redid all of the control schemes for all 3 Master Collection games. I swear to God, they changed the analog stick sensitivity. It's so I'm just finding it so much more difficult to aim at the moment. The pain fight is the perfect example. I just can't get that precision aim. I need to have a look at Steam input to see if I can
Do it.
just slow down the aim slightly. I might have a look on some forums and online and see if anyone else has picked up on that. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just misremembering it. Maybe I'm just bad now.
There's only room.
It was only January that I was doing this run. You know, it's not like I'm coming back to a run that I was doing before Alex was born, and I've been out of it for for ages. It was January I was doing this run. All right, that is the final gameplay input. I've of course muted the audio. Oh yeah, Steam Input's great now. I remember when Steam Input only worked for if you had a Steam controller. You originally you couldn't mess around with other controllers. You could only mess with the Steam controller. Let's we're gonna wait to fall. We're gonna wait for these credits. Yes, originally it only worked with the Steam controller. I picked this one up because these went on sale on Steam at one point for like a $5. So I was like, I'm gonna get. I've also got a Steam Link because they went on sale for about a $5. I don't use it anymore. I used it a little bit. The Steam Link was it was like where you plug it into a computer, you plug it into any monitor, like your TV or something like that, and then you can stream games from your PC to the Steam Link. So it's like, I have it in the living room, my computer's in the spare room. Don't need to use it anymore because I've got a mini computer plugged into my TV, and you can do stuff with phones. You can do so. I was actually using an Amazon Fire Stick for a little while to do the same thing. Yeah, as I say, originally Steam Input, you could completely customize the Steam controller. Really weird controller, the Steam controller. I never really got on with it because the main thing with it is it's got analog stick. The D-pad is kind of like weird, and then instead of a right analog stick, you've got a touchpad. It clicks like a D-pad, or you can just move your mouse like. It's kind of like a mouse pad, and the intention behind it was that this was they figured that this was how you can get a controller to match the speed of a mouse. Just for me, it just doesn't work. I've never really played anything with this because it's awkward and chunky. It's a nice piece of it's a nice little piece of gaming. You can't get these anymore. These are completely defunct. You have to buy one second hand. So it's a nice little bit of memorabilia to have for all my my other controllers. They also alongside the Steam Link, they also bought some Steam machines. It's happened before. I've just noticed they're the video, the stream audio didn't, the game audio didn't stop. I think I pushed buttons too quickly or something. I don't know. So you did get to listen to Waterfall for a little bit. So another video that's not going to get monetized on YouTube. Yeah, that's true. And eventually they then did finally land on the thing that works, which is the Steam Deck. It was a nice idea at the time. It's just, you know, that kind of stuff can be accomplished much better these days. You know, you can stream Steam to your phone. I stream Steam to my Vita. It's not a great connection because the Wi-Fi, the wireless connectivity of the Vita isn't great. It doesn't have a great Wi-Fi card. You know, these days when now, you know, I'm streaming and all of my computer setup is wireless now. When I was in the flat in Hemel, I had a really long Ethernet cable, but I'm upstairs. The only Virgin Media port in the house is directly below me. I do think it's directly below me because, yeah, the living room is directly below me. So actually, yeah, it's the room directly below me here. But I can't get a cable up into here. I'm not drilling holes all the way through the floor to put cables in. So I'm using wireless. But we're on Wi-Fi 6 now, and the speeds of that is great. My computer has. I don't think I can show it on camera. I might be able to. No, it doesn't quite reach. I turn the camera. I have this is my Wi-Fi. Instead of like the two little prongs in the back, it came with this. So this is a Wi-Fi receiver. It's got a magnet on it, so it just sticks to my computer. It's that's really handy. I like that. So yeah, my wireless connection is really good. So, you know, connecting Steam to my phone's absolutely fantastic. So connecting Steam to the Vita, not as good, but it works. Also making Proton, which is such a massive improvement for Linux game. Oh, okay, Proton is their Linux-based stuff. Look into it. I do have Powerline, and the electric setup in this house is not good enough for it. I tried that very, very early on. Did a speed test, and like I think I was getting something like 70 megabits per second with the Powerline, and I was getting over 500 on wireless. But yeah, the power lines are great if you're in a modern house with, you know, up to date electrical circuitry that makes it work well. Good night, Silent. Have a good one. This point, it's 20 past 11. Should try and do something before we finish the stream tonight. Should got a couple of I have some pings on the Discord. Oh, Heidi asking me one thing, and and someone being nice to me on the Klonoa Discord. I got asked if I was interested in running Klonoa 2 Misfit Mascot Relay 3, and I said, considering I embarrassed myself in the second one, probably not. And someone replied to me saying it was a problem with the scheduling. It's not your fault. You should do it. Like, oh, was it? I was at fault. I was definitely at fault. But that's not to say there wasn't a reason for me being at fault. Oh, yeah, you can have some game audio again now. You can listen to us a lot. It depends what category they're going to go with, because they're trying to work out what they don't want to do the same category again. Last time they did normal, any percent normal standard mode, and I had to learn standard mode for it. They've discussed the idea about doing support mode this time around. I think I'd be more interested in doing it if it was support mode, because I do think support mode's a better spectacle. Thanks, Jasper.
Yes, the American president is
hopefully, please. I just want to see. At this point, I just want to see the frog. I don't actually care about the time now. I just want the frog. Please, let me see the frog.
I'll keep the KGB informed.
Froggy. Anyway, where was I going with this? So yeah, I think it depends on what the category would be, and I would probably say to them, if you've only got 3 people, if this, because they have always Misfit Mascot have always said that it'll either be 3 or 4 teams. If they don't have enough people across multiple games for 4 people, then they'll just go with 3 teams. But if like every other game is going to have 4 players and we only have 3, they're not going to chuck out a team in. So I'll probably say to them, use me as your fill. You know, if you've got 4 people who want to do it, then do it. If you've got 3 people who want to do it and they will go to just 3 teams, then do it. But if you desperately need a 4th person, I'll do it.
I'm afraid so.
As long as it's not hard,
Half the money is made up
really. I'll do all visions because I enjoy all visions. All visions standard instead of support would be awkward because support really helps with all visions. We'll see.
That's right.
We'll see what happens. I've been looking at other games, other game series that I wanna have a try out. I'm not gonna like commit to anything. I've just finished playing. I've talked about this recently. I just finished playing the PSP version of Prince of Persia: Warrior Within, and I'm tempted to have a look at Prince of Persia. I don't think it'd be one that I'd like consistently do. It's a very weird. There's some very weird tricks in there. But it might be an interesting one to have a go at. Something like that. Obviously, Pampas and Celine. There's just revealed that that's being released in May. I'm absolutely going to be speedrunning that because I'm building the auto splitter. I'm working with Unepic Games on stuff for the game. I've been doing some testing and building the auto splitter and being a speedrun ambassador for the game essentially. So yeah, I'm interested in that when that comes up. And of course, if anything else, if any of the marathon submissions I've done get in, I'm gonna have to practice for those. If this gets in, I've got to come back to this.
Mr. Director.
We'll see what happens. Come on, let's just, can we please just see the frog? Show me the frog. If this is Night Owl again. Fucking Night Owl again. There's no way. They've done something to this freaking game. I swear to God, I am now like so certain. I am so certain that in a recent update, something has changed. And because I already have a save game on here that has Kerotan, I really do think that because I have a save game on here already that has Kerotan, I can't get the Kerotan rank again. This can't be happening. I did not miss a single frog. Yeah, I'd have to do a test run. Test run with saves. I can do it on very easy as opposed to European Extreme, so I don't. But this is every run now, and I can't be missing anything. It doesn't make sense. This is the Steam version, yes. This wasn't a problem. This wasn't happening before the big update they did. They did a big update where, because actually, if I recall correctly, one of the patches. Let's have a quick look. Should be able to show this. Game capture third-party overlays. There we go. No, notes are my notes, aren't they? Was it version? It wasn't version 1.51. That was only recent. Fix an issue with controllers wouldn't function. Mix some other minor issues. Oh, I don't know how to go back. 1.41. Added Steam Deck support. Fixed an issue where inputs via the keyboard were registered for the game even when the Alt key was held down. Minor issues. How do you go back from... Is it back? Is it backspace? No, I just took a screenshot. It's not backspace. It's not escape because that sends you back to the game. I could just click... Oh, I can just click back, but I don't feel like that was what I wanted either. 1.3? Fix an issue with the audio is out of sync with some videos. Online manual video. I'm sure they did some sort of save update at some point. This version 1.3 is November. I was running this back in January. I'm I can't have missed any. Like before this, getting Night Owl was happening once every 10 runs, and I could go back and I could see exactly where I was going wrong. But now, not getting Kerotan, this is every single time, and it doesn't make any sense. I can't be missing anything. The only other thing I could do, one other thing I could do, is have a look at the auto splitter, see if I can find the value, or just look at Cheat Engine, see if I can find the value for the number of frogs that I've got. In fact, I might still be able to do it right now. I might be able to use Cheat Engine and see if I can find it. Oh, that's interesting. If you have Steam Overlay on, you can see anything else that's open. Right, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. I think that's it. Yeah, it's not Metal Gear Solid EXE. Right, value 64. First scan. It's found 54,000 entries. Alright, there is a way of doing this. There is absolutely a way of doing this. What we do is save the game. Because your Kerotan frog should persist throughout. It's whether or not there is actually a number. There might not be a number. Right. It might not be you hit 1 and it goes up to 1, you hit another 1, it goes up to 2. It might be that there are 64. It might be that there are 64 individual memory locations, and all 64 of those memory locations have to be 1 instead of 0. So we're going to do start a new game. I'll say I like MGS3, and we'll go very easy.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
I did get some gold splits in that run. Oh, the auto splitter now won't stop. The auto splitter won't stop. It will just restart every time because it recognizes the game is running. And the fulfillments have been met at the start. So, See if I can find this value. So right now I should actually be I should already be searching for a number. I should be searching for the value 0. New scan, value of 0. First scan. I now want to search for an unchanged value and repeat that scan. Next scan. Because as I play, the number should change. Another thing to do is actually have a look at the auto splitter, because the auto splitter will actually have some memory locations for existing things. Just going to shoot a couple of times. All right, let's stop that scan. Because there are still nearly 200 million values that are at 0 at the moment, but that's because we're searching across like every single piece of it. It's not just the game, it's everything. Can I stop the auto splitter? Yay, the auto splitter doesn't run now. Right, so we're now gonna look for an exact value of 1 after I've shot this frog. So I shot the frog. Next scan. I have found 637 values that are 1. Some of those have already turned back to 0. I keep refreshing. I'm gonna go to unchanged value and repeat. Next scan. So I now have 519, 512, 500, 400, 482 values of 1 that are remaining. I just need to do some stuff. Do anything that can knock this number down. I've got it down to 445. 442. Let's move into another area. 440. 70. Moving into a different area has knocked it down to 68 values. 67 values. If I actually, now that there's enemies, I actually like shoot. Nope, that doesn't do anything. Ow. No, getting hurt didn't do anything. Yeah, I'm just trying anything to try and knock that down. Alright, we're at 67 values. Pause it. Oh, pausing, I'm now at 64. Change camo. Eat food. Okay, we'll stick with the 64. I now need to stop that repeat. I now want to find an exact value of 2. Oh, call someone. That's a good idea, actually. Sorry, my auto splitter was over the chat, so I couldn't actually see what you were saying. So we'll go back to a value of 1. I won't save it.
Okay.
Because I don't think I need to. Right. Now we're going to, again, just do one more scan. Still at 64, calling people didn't make a difference. Never mind. All right, value of 2. Here's hoping this works. So shoot the frog. And now search and see if any of those 1s have turned to 2s. None of them have. Not a single one. One value has changed. If I go to changed value, one value changed, but it is now showing a value of like 200 and like it's an insane number. I'm gonna keep it up and just see what happens if I. Problem is at this point, even if I shoot another frog, this number could do anything. But it might be linked to frog. It's just turned to 0. So this isn't it. This makes me think then, instead of it being a value that goes, the value is now at 0. So this is, instead of it being a value that ticks up, it starts at 0 and goes up and up and up until eventually you get to 64. It's that there are 64 memory locations for each frog, which makes sense because the game would need to know which frog has been shot and which one hasn't. That makes this awkward. That does make this very awkward to try and find them all. Hopefully what I can do is if you can only undo a scan once. Alright, let's try a new scan. I need to know where the memory values for the actual game stuff is, which should be in the auto splitter. Games, just 3, Master Collection, ASL. Where do they have the memory values? Is it in update? Oh no, it's in a niche. Here we go. Module memory size. That doesn't help actually. Yeah, of course it does a scan target to try and find this. That's not easy for me to reverse engineer. It probably is. You probably can reverse engineer it. Unless I can search for this in the memory view. Have a look. Probably not. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want to search absolutely. Oh, I might have found. Oh, actually, I think I just found it. 48 8B OD blank 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 00 F7 40. Oh, you can just put that in. So for those who never looked at an ASL, who never looked at an ASL file and understood, this is what I learnt this for Pampers and Celine, because memory locations tend. Oh, this is not the street. Oh, OBS is not liking what I'm doing right now, is it? Let's switch to my desktop view. There we go. OBS shouldn't have a problem with this now. Basically, because memory locations can shift around in games, particularly when games get updated, it's usually a bad idea to try and point out specific memory locations. What this does, this scanner, is whoever's made this knows that every memory location they need is in a static location after this code. So once that bit of code is found in the game, everything that that is useful is after this. So game state flags, death flags, all of this, and all it does is say, find this, and then find these, and then go to the next bits after these like 0 times 24. This is go to the 24th bit. It's not 24th because it's different. The numbers are different, but it's set the 0x7 makes more sense. So after you found this, what is the 7th value after it? That's what I'm looking for. So skip intro address, it's gameplay flags, story flags, game state flags. This is a memory watcher list, deep pointers, area code continues, area IGT, VMS story flags, is gameplay, splash screen check, inputs, game over pointer, game over phase, death flags, death timer, game state flags, area transition flags. So one would expect, since all of this stuff is in sort of this general area, that that it's the Kerotan number is going to be somewhere similar. That's that's not too far-fetched to suggest. So wherever this was in memory, it's going to be after this. So it's in the 7. It's in the 7FF. Basically, what this means I can do now is I can look at this and determine where these are in. I think it is just Metal Gear Solid 3.exe. It probably is. It makes the most sense to do that. Yeah, so now instead of doing all of that, I can just look in that. They are in just the base game. So now we can look at these individually instead. So let's do a first scan. Now I'm only looking at 1.7 million instead of the like 100 million that we were looking at before. So back in the game, I need to just realize I need to move this over here unless I change the window size. Right. So back in here, we have our zero scans. We have our 0 scans. We'll do a next scan. Just try and break this down a little bit. That's fine. Nothing major's changing. Now we go into game. Shoot that Kerotan frog. And now search for the number 1. There is one value. One value has changed to 1. That would suggest that this is the Virtuous Mission Dolinovodno frog. But that value's now that value's now 0 again. It's just changed back to 1. And now it's 0 again. It's currently 0. If I shoot it again, does it go to 1 again? It's now staying at 1. No, it's just gone back to 0, and now it's staying at what? No, now it's 0. No, now it's 1. It looks like it doesn't know. I wonder if once I leave the room, whether that's the other thing. It might be that it's only validated once we leave the room. It's still at 0. I'm in Razvat, and it's gone back to 0. So that wasn't it either. That's a shame. Browse this memory region. So I'm now browsing the memory region for this. This is the value that I've just been looking at, which is at 0. And you can see here that there are not a bunch of zeros. There's not enough zeros here to see if to have 64 individual values. The only other thing I can do is I can go and shoot the frog in here and just have a look in the memory. Obviously you guys can't see this, but oh, it's not there, is it? It's here. Just see if when I shoot it, if any other values. Yeah, I found another one. It seems to. I found another value which seems to fluctuate whenever the frog croaks. Something's wrong with cheat engine. I can't navigate it. It's like there's some extra window which I can't do anything with. Oh, well, this is probably fucked up. I don't know. It's also starting to get late, so I'm gonna have to bring this to an end at some point. Just out of curiosity, is there anything in here for? There's nothing in here for Frog. There's nothing in here for Kerotan. The creators of the auto splitter. Just out of curiosity, who actually did create this auto splitter? Was it Apple? Someone like Apple? It was Apple. What a guess. It's not much of a guess. I'll continue to do some research on this myself and see what happens. But I am at this point, like, I have to be so certain that this isn't me. Like, I'm shooting you're watching me do it. I'm shooting every frog. I don't understand how I'm still missing stuff. It doesn't make any sense. I can't make sense of it. But we're gonna take a break. As I say, we're gonna take a break from the frogs. We're gonna take a break from MGS3 next week and do some bingo in Twin Snakes. So I hope you'll be able to join me for that. Don't forget, Pampas and Salim out May 21st. Get that on your Steam wish list. And I will see you in the next stream, hopefully. Thank you all very much for watching. Thank you to Silent for the resub and for the new followers as well. So thank you guys. Have a great weekend if I don't see you or speak to you. And yeah, see you next week. Good night.